bit. I'm going to, Philippines? Yeah, I'm going to Philippines tomorrow.
Baby. I'm going to San Francisco tomorrow.
It's not San Francisco.
It's San Francisco tomorrow.
Now, if you're wondering how to fix dullness on your skin, do you know that 80% of women suffer or go through hormonal imbalance? Personally, I have struggled with this, especially in regards to having pimples, acne, breakouts as you may call it. In this video, let's break that cycle. I will be sharing with you secrets that would help you achieve a glowing skin and fix your hormonal imbalance. Don't forget to watch the video till the end and give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. So as the saying goes, beauty starts from within. If you're wondering on how to achieve a glowing skin, if you're wondering and asking yourself, how can I achieve a glowing skin? How can I sort out hormonal imbalance, and how is hormonal imbalance affecting my skin? In this video today, stay tuned because I'm going to be sharing with you guys what you need to know, the supplements, the reason, the signs, and all that. So stick around and make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Now, for the records, I am in my kitchen and I am filming this video because out there is really noisy and my husband will not let me do the video. He'll keep distracting me with kisses and all that, which is why I am here. But not to bore you with that, let's talk about hormonal imbalance. The signs you get from hormonal imbalance. Hormonal imbalance doesn't just affect your skin. In case you're new and you don't understand what hormones are and then what I mean by hormonal imbalance, I'm going to leave a definition on the screen for you to see. Now, as a woman, our hormones regulate a whole lot of things, which includes our hair, our skin, and our reproductive system. Yes, and not just that, including our mood. If you're going through hormonal imbalance, if your hormones, which are responsible for making every other thing in your system normal, if they are in any way imbalanced or not regulating in a normal way, there are signs that you would get to see in your skin. Those signs you would see if your hormone is in one way or the other having problems. The first thing you notice, you might see dullness. The texture of your skin or the way your skin looks like may not actually be the way to really look like when you're having a hormonal imbalance. Normally, if you're this person that has a bright skin or a glowing skin, you understand or you will notice that your skin has started going down, like really down. Dullness occurs, the brightening reduces, that's if the brightness is being toned down. That's exactly what you will notice. You will also experience hair loss. Yes, I did go through that at some point in my life, apart from the fact that all these weaving styles do contribute to hair loss. Hormonal imbalance does that also. You would also get mood swing. Yes, our hormones regulate everything concerning a woman, everything concerning a human being. Your hormone does it. But when it comes to being a woman and for the fact you're a lady, the hormone does a whole lot. So you get to have mood swings if your hormones are not in check. And then you also notice pimples, which is what people here on the internet calls acne. Yes, personally for me, I prefer calling it pimples. So if you are going through hormonal imbalance, the first thing I did experience that is you break. So what are the causes of hormonal imbalance? Why experience it? Before I dive right into that, I must have to show you stuff. Like, for instance, if you look over here, you can notice that there are acne. Apart from this burn I got while cooking, the oil splashed here, I've been trying to clear it. You'd see acne on my T-zone, you see acne spots and all that. That's to show you I am talking based on experience and not completely out of experience, because I have experienced this, which is what I have come to share with you. The causes of hormonal imbalance. How can you know the reason why you're having hormonal imbalance? The first on the list is poor diet. Now, if you're somebody that isn't eating the normal classes of food, the carbs, the fats and oil, proteins and all that, if you're in any way malnourished, let's say you're not eating the right, you're not having a right balanced meal, you can also disrupt your hormones and in return trigger a lot of stuff on your skin. Because we're not talking about the other areas where you need to balance your hormones about in regards to fertility, conception, reproducing, having children, reproducing and having, your fertility. Your hormones also play a role in that. So I am not talking about that. Today is all about the results of hormonal imbalance on your skin, why your skin isn't glowing, and how to stop hormonal imbalance. This is just what today is all about. So the first, I just mentioned poor diet, not having the normal classes of food, the carbs, the proteins and all that in the right proportion, overeating the things you're not supposed to eat, maybe things, the chemicals, too much foods that have preservatives in them, and not having the right classes of food, like I mentioned, your proteins, your carbs, your natural fats and oil and all that. So if you're not having a proper diet, you're being malnourished, you can also experience hormonal imbalance, which is why you should go back to the drawing board and figure out what is happening. Check your meal plan, check what you're eating. And a lot of times when you're doing junk, if you must have indomie and spaghetti, you must try to pair it with an egg, also try to pair it with vegetables. You won't just do carbs all straight up. You must put all the classes of food into it, your proteins, your omega-3, vitamins and all that. Make sure that you are being nourished and you're having a lack of sleep. If you're somebody who works from 6 to 6 and you don't actually get the normal 6 to 8 hours of rest, you will have issues with your hormones. Your body needs to recharge itself, your body needs to rest, and genetics can also play a role in your hormonal imbalance. If you go back to the drawing board and observe your aunties, your mom, your parents, your grandparents, and if you take time, you must understand the similar traits or characteristic for you to be able to say, okay, this is what happens and all that. So genetics can play a role in your hormonal imbalance, since environmental toxins can also be the reason why you're experiencing this. Inhaling carbon monoxide, being in a place where, even close to a factory, and in a very tight populated area where there isn't enough air, oxygen inflow and outflow, you know what I'm trying to say, and it's all dusty, rusty, smoke and all that, it could also affect your skin and in return unbalance your hormones. I hope that makes sense to you. So you need to have all this in check. The next is stress. If you're always experiencing stressed out by anything or work, anybody, something stresses you out, that alone can disrupt your hormones. And trust me, hormonal imbalance is not an easy journey, but if you figure it out the right time that you're experiencing hormonal imbalance, you can definitely start your treatment and treat it the right way. Okay, well, one on my list is omega-3 fatty acid, the one that contains the EPA and DHA. This supports skin health, reduces inflammation caused by anything in your body or on your skin. Next on my list is probiotics. Trust me, if you're somebody who has experienced indigestion or any kind of disrupt in your gut health, probiotics is another way to go. It's going to help you boost your immune system and keeps your hormones in check. The next on my list is vitamin D. A lot of us forget the importance of all these vitamins. Most times, based on your busy schedule with work, you may not really get all this nutrition or nutrients in your basic diet. So supplementing can be a way to help you. Vitamin D is good in hormone regulation and is also good for your skin. The next on my list is vitamin A. This is good for your eye, it's good for your skin, and then also it helps prevent pimples. So if you're having a lot of breakouts, you can definitely incorporate vitamin A. It has a whole lot of other benefits as well. I'm going to leave that on the screen or check it out yourself, which means do more research. Okay, next on my list is magnesium. When we're talking about stressors, stress factors, magnesium also helps balance those things out. It reduces stress and of course it balances your hormones. Next supplement I have on my list is zinc. Now I am going to leave pictures on the screen white or red, but I am not suggesting any of the brands you're seeing. You figure it out. You know the right one for you to use. If you want me to talk about specific brands that I have used, let me know in the comment section. I'm going to make an intensive video talking about specific supplement brands that I have used. The next on my list is zinc. This one helps with acne, pimples. So zinc helps in wound healing, inflammation reduction. So if you're somebody who is going through some sort of wounds on your skin, maybe the pimple you've been plucking or choking it with something, and then you have it all as blisters on your face, zinc can help you fix that. The next supplement is DIM. I'm going to leave the full meaning on the screen. Now, DIM helps with estrogen balance. Now, if you're new to the world of hormones and hormonal imbalance, please, I encourage you to do more research. Estrogen dominance or estrogen issues have caused a whole lot of things in the human body, especially in regards to women, our health and our fertility. Now, too much estrogen isn't good, too little is also not good. So you need to have them balanced. Now, DIM helps with balancing that particular hormone known as estrogen. And what are the side effects of having a hormonal imbalance due to estrogen? You can also have pimples, acne. I'm going to leave that on the screen. So this particular supplement I am mentioning, called DIM, I think it's pronounced as dinodolylmethane. If I'm mistaken, I'm going to leave it on the screen. This one helps with estrogen balance, and it's also anti-inflammatory like the zinc. Now, aside from all these supplements, it's also beneficial that you incorporate lifestyle changes as well, such as taking walks during the day, exercising, and no matter how small you can, meditating, yoga, relaxation, getting up to 7 to 8 hours of sleep. This would help you balance your hormones, getting or having a proper balanced meal, balanced diet. This would also help you balance your hormones. Remember, glowing skin starts from inside out, within. So make sure you incorporate your supplements as well as your lifestyle changes. I know it can be really hard at first, but trust me, with consistency, trial and error, you'll get there. So cherries, what are your favorite supplements, or what tip do you incorporate in your skincare regimen that I didn't mention, or I didn't talk about, or I don't even know about? Share with me down on the comment section, and make sure you subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget that God loves you more than I do. See you in another video, and ciao.